Struggling to pass your theory test on the first try? You're in the right place. Welcome to Driving Theory Test UK, your trusted source for DVSA-style practice questions, hazard perception training, road signs, and expert tips to help you pass with confidence. We make tricky topics simple with clear, easy-to-follow videos that help you learn faster and smarter. Whether your test is weeks away or just around the corner, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Subscribe now and join thousands of learners who've already passed their test with our help. Question 1. What does this sign warn you about? Option A. Side winds. B. Slippery road. C. Water spillage on road. D. Soft verges. Answer is D. Soft verges. This sign warns you of soft verges. Question 2. If you sustain a puncture on the motorway, what should you do? Option A. Come to a complete stop in the lane that you are traveling in. B. Pull over onto the hard shoulder and change the tire yourself. C. Pull over onto the hard shoulder and call for help. D. Continue to drive slowly until the next service station. Answer is C. Pull over onto the hard shoulder and call for help. Do not brake hard. That could cause loss of steering control. Hold the steering wheel firmly, release the accelerator, gas, pedal, pull over onto the hard shoulder, and contact a breakdown firm for further assistance. Question 3. This plate is used with which sign? Answer is B. The white circular sign with a red border and no symbol means no vehicles, including ridden bicycles. It's always used with a plate, mostly no vehicles, but occasionally Play Street. Exemptions and times of operation may also be shown on the plate. Question 4. While you are traveling through a tunnel, a small fire starts in your vehicle. You need to: Option A. Carry on through the tunnel if possible. B. Put your vehicle into reverse. C. Make an emergency stop. D. Head in the other direction straight away. Answer is A. Carry on through the tunnel if possible. If it is a small fire, you should try to clear the tunnel before evacuating. If not, switch off your engine, turn on your hazard lights, and contact the emergency services immediately. Avoid the fire if it is worsening. Question 5. Road narrowing, chicanes, and humps are used for: Option A. Encouraging motorists to drive faster. B. Alerting drivers to a toll road entrance. C. Calming traffic and keeping road speeds low in areas with pedestrians and children. D. Indicating that there are roadworks ahead. Answer is C. Calming traffic and keeping road speeds low in areas with pedestrians and children. Typically found in residential areas or near schools, measures such as road humps slow down vehicles and lower the chance of fatalities if a pedestrian is hit by a vehicle. Question 6. The fluid level in your battery is low. What fluid should you use to top it up? Option A. Engine coolant. B. Battery acid. C. Distilled water. D. Engine oil. Answer is C. Distilled water. Some modern batteries are maintenance-free. Check your vehicle handbook and, if necessary, make sure that the plates in each battery cell are covered with fluid. Question 7. What does this sign mean? Option A. Distance to passing place ahead. B. Distance to public house ahead. C. Distance to public telephone ahead. D. Distance to parking place ahead. Answer is D. Distance to parking place ahead. If you intend to stop and rest, this sign allows you time to reduce speed and pull over safely. Question 8. You're driving on a single carriageway road. Why should you keep well back while you're following a large vehicle? Option A. To offer other drivers a safe gap if they want to overtake you. B. To get the best view of the road ahead. C. To leave a gap in case the vehicle stops and rolls back. D. To give yourself acceleration space if you decide to overtake. Answer is B. To get the best view of the road ahead. When following a large vehicle, keep well back. If you're too close, you won't be able to see the road ahead and the driver of the long vehicle might not be able to see you in their mirrors. Question 9. You're driving in a built-up area that has traffic calming measures. What should you do when you approach a road hump? Option A. Check your mirror and slow down. B. Wait for any pedestrians to cross. C. Stop and check both pavements. D. Move across to the left-hand side of the road. Answer is A. Check your mirror and slow down. Many towns have road humps as part of traffic calming measures, designed to slow down traffic. Reduce your speed when driving over them. If you go too fast, you could lose control or damage your car. Look out for pedestrians or cyclists while you're driving in these areas. Question 10. You're about to drive home. What should you do if you feel very tired and have a severe headache? Option A. Drive home if you can stay awake for the journey. B. Wait until you're fit and well before driving. C. Drive home, but take a tablet for headaches. D. Wait for a short time, then drive home slowly. Answer is B. Wait until you're fit and well before driving. All of your concentration should be on your driving. Any pain you feel will distract you, and you should avoid driving when drowsy. The safest course of action is to wait until you've rested and are feeling better before starting your journey. Question 11. You're driving a lorry 30 feet long and towing a trailer 15 feet long. What should you do when you see this sign? Option A. Continue past the sign but reduce your speed. B. Stop and wait for a police escort. C. Find an alternative route to your destination. D. Carry on. The sign applies to the towing vehicle only. Answer is C. Find an alternative route to your destination. The maximum permitted length of vehicle includes any trailer being towed. Make sure you know the total length of your vehicle. Question 12. Where would it be unsafe to overtake? Option A. On a single carriageway. B. Approaching a junction. C. Traveling up a long hill. D. On a one-way street. Answer is B. Approaching a junction. You should overtake only when it's really necessary and you can see it's clear ahead. Look out for road signs and markings that show it's illegal or would be unsafe to overtake. For example, approaching junctions or bends. In many cases, overtaking is unlikely to significantly improve your journey time. Question 13. Why should you not wave pedestrians across at crossings? Option A. Because they might not see your signal. B. Because it is unnecessary. C. Because it is illegal to signal pedestrians. D. Because another vehicle may be approaching from behind or the other way. Answer is D. Because another vehicle may be approaching from behind or the other way. Waving traps the pedestrian. You might see it safe for your lane, but but you can't guarantee the safety of other lanes or oncoming traffic. Question 14. You're leaving a safe gap as you follow a large vehicle. What should you do if a car moves into this gap? Option A. Drop back further. B. Start to overtake. C. Flash your headlights. D. Sound your horn. Answer is A. Drop back further. Sometimes your separation distance is shortened by a driver moving into the gap you've allowed. When this happens, react positively, stay calm and drop further back to re-establish a safe following distance. Question 15. What should you do when you're approaching roadworks on a motorway? Option A. Speed up to clear the area quickly. B. Obey the speed limit. C. Stay very close to the vehicle in front. D. Always use the hard shoulder. Answer is B. Obey the speed limit. Be aware of reduced speed limits at roadworks. Speed limits shown inside a red circle are mandatory, and cameras are often used to enforce the reduced limit. Slow down in good time and keep your distance from the vehicle in front. Question 16. What does the sign mean? Option A. There is ice on the road. B. The road is wet and slippery. C. The road may be slippery ahead. D. There is snow on the road ahead. Answer is C. The road may be slippery ahead. This warns that the road surface offers less grip than usual. Reduce your speed and increase the gap between you and the car in front. Question 17. What will become more expensive after you've been convicted of driving while unfit through drink or drugs? Option A. Insurance premiums. B. Driving license. C. Vehicle test certificate. D. Road fund license. Answer is A. Insurance premiums. You've shown that you're a risk to yourself and others on the road. For this reason, insurance companies may charge you a higher premium. Question 18. How should you dispose of a used vehicle battery? Option A. Put it in the dustbin. B. Leave it on wasteland. C. Bury it in your garden. D. Take it to a local authority disposal site. Answer is D. Take it to a local authority disposal site. Batteries contain acid, which is hazardous, and they must be disposed of safely. This means taking them to an appropriate disposal site. Question 19. How should you act if another driver is tailgating you? Option A. Brake suddenly to warn them. B. Speed up to create more distance. C. Slow down slightly to increase the gap in front. D. Ignore them and maintain your speed. Answer is C. Slow down slightly to increase the gap in front. Tailgating. Slow down to increase the gap in front of you. This allows you to brake gently if needed, preventing the car behind from hitting you. Dry roads, 2-second gap. Wet roads, 4-second gap. Icy roads, 20-second gap. Similar, related questions. Question 1. When should you use the 2-second rule? When checking your gap in good, dry conditions. Question 2. Why is tailgating dangerous? It restricts your view of the road and reduces reaction time. Question 20. What's the main hazard shown in this picture? Option A. The cyclist crossing the road. B. Parked cars around the corner. C. Vehicles turning right. D. Vehicles doing U-turns. Answer is A. The cyclist crossing the road. Look at the picture carefully and try to imagine you're there. The cyclist in this picture appears to be trying to cross the road. You must be able to deal with the unexpected, especially when you're approaching a hazardous junction. Look well ahead to give yourself time to deal with any hazards.
Hi there. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future driving tips and tests. Also, don't forget to comment your score. And make sure to watch until the end. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Let's get back to the video.
Question 21. Which type of glasses would make driving at night more difficult? Option A. Round. B. Tinted. C. Bifocal. D. Half moon. Answer is B. Tinted. If you're driving at night or in poor visibility, tinted lenses will reduce the efficiency of your vision by reducing the amount of light reaching your eyes. Question 22. Why should you give cyclists and horse riders plenty of room when overtaking? Option A. Because it's the law. B. Because they are moving slowly. C. Because they may suddenly change direction or be blown by the wind. D. Because they may not see you. Answer is C. Because they may suddenly change direction or be blown by the wind. Vulnerable users are easily affected by wind or potholes. Give them as much room as you would a car, at least 1.5 m. Similar, related questions. Question 1. Which vehicles are most at risk from tramrails? Cycles. Question 2. How should you overtake a horse and rider? Slowly and carefully. Question 23. What does the term blind spot mean? Option A. An area not covered by your headlights. B. An area covered by your left-hand mirror. C. An area not visible to the driver. D. An area covered by your right-hand mirror. Answer is C. An area not visible to the driver. Modern vehicles provide the driver with a good view of both the road ahead and behind using well-positioned mirrors. However, the mirrors can't see every angle of the scene behind and to the sides of the vehicle. It's essential that you know when and how to check the vehicle's blind spots, so that you're aware of any hidden hazards. Question 24. What does the direction to camping and caravan site sign show? Answer is A. This brown sign with a tent and caravan symbol directs drivers specifically to recreational camping grounds. Question 25. How do motorways reduce traffic bunching? Option A. By using advisory speed limits. B. By using higher speed limits. C. By using variable speed limits. D. By using minimum speed limits. Answer is C. By using variable speed limits. You must follow the mandatory signs on the gantries above motorway lanes, including the hard shoulder. Variable speed limits help keep the traffic moving and also help to prevent bunching. Question 25. When may you use hazard warning lights while you're driving? Option A. On the approach to toucan crossings, where cyclists are waiting to cross. B. On rural routes, after a sign warning of animals. C. Instead of sounding the horn in a built-up area between 11:30 p.m. and 7 o'clock a.m. D. On a motorway or unrestricted dual carriageway, to warn of a hazard ahead. Answer is D. On a motorway or unrestricted dual carriageway, To warn of a hazard ahead. When there's queuing traffic ahead and you have to slow down or even stop, briefly showing your hazard warning lights will help alert the traffic behind to the hazard. Question 26. Which color follows the green signal at a puffin crossing? Option A. Steady amber. B. Flashing green. C. Steady red. D. Flashing amber. Answer is A. Steady amber. Puffin crossings have infrared sensors that detect when pedestrians are crossing and hold the red traffic signal until the crossing is clear. The use of a sensor means there's no flashing amber phase as there is with a pelican crossing. Question 28. You're in the left-hand lane at traffic lights, waiting to turn left. Which signal means you must wait? Answer is B. At some junctions, there may be separate signals for different lanes. These are called filter lights. They're designed to help traffic flow at major junctions. Make sure that you're in the correct lane and proceed if the way is clear and the green light shows for your lane. Question 29. What's the nearest you may park to a junction? Option A. 20 meters, 66 feet. B. 15 meters, 49 feet. C. 10 meters, 32 feet. D. 12 meters, 39 feet. Answer is C. 10 meters, 32 feet. Don't park within 10 meters, 32 feet, of a junction, unless in an authorized parking place. This is to allow drivers emerging from, or turning into, the junction a clear view of the road they're joining. It also allows them to see hazards such as pedestrians or cyclists at the junction. Question 30. What should you do when you leave your car unattended for a few minutes? Option A. Switch the engine off but leave the key in. B. Leave the engine running. C. Park near a traffic warden. D. Lock it and remove the key. Answer is D. Lock it and remove the key. Always switch off the engine, remove the key and lock your car, even if you're only leaving it for a few minutes. Question 31. You're driving along a wet road. How can you tell if your vehicle's tires are losing their grip on the surface? Option A. The engine noise will increase. B. The engine will stall. C. The steering will feel very heavy. D. The steering will feel very light. Answer is D. The steering will feel very light. If you drive at speed in very wet conditions, your steering may suddenly feel lighter than usual. This means that the tires have lifted off the surface of the road and are floating on the surface of the water. This is known as aquaplaning. Reduce speed but don't brake until your steering returns to normal. Question 32. Where's the safest place to park your vehicle at night? Option A. In a quiet car park. B. Near a red route. C. In a garage. D. On a busy road. Answer is C. In a garage. If you have a garage, use it. Your vehicle is less likely to be a victim of car crime if it's in a garage. Also, in winter, the windows will be kept free from ice and snow. Question 33. Where should you take particular care to look for motorcyclists and cyclists? Option A. At zebra crossings. B. At junctions. C. On one-way streets. D. On dual carriageways. Answer is B. At junctions. Motorcyclists and cyclists are often more difficult to see at junctions. They're easily hidden from view and you may not be able to see them approaching a junction if your view is partially blocked, for example, by other traffic. Question 34. Which vehicle might have to take a different course from normal at a roundabout? Option A. Van. B. Sports car. C. Long vehicle. D. Estate car. Answer is C. Long vehicle. A long vehicle may have to straddle lanes either on or approaching a roundabout so that the rear wheels don't mount the curb. If you're following a long vehicle, stay well back and give it plenty of room. Question 35. What should you do if an instrument panel warning light comes on while you're driving? Option A. Deal with the problem when there's more time. B. Continue if the engine sounds all right. C. Check out the problem quickly and safely. D. Hope that it's just a temporary electrical fault. Answer is C. Check out the problem quickly and safely. Make sure you know what the different warning lights mean. An illuminated warning light could mean that your car is unsafe to drive. If you aren't sure about the problem, get a qualified mechanic to check it. Question 36. What's the first thing you must do if you have a collision while you're driving your car? Option A. Call your insurance company. B. Call the emergency services. C. Stop at the scene of the incident. D. Stop only if someone waves at you. Answer is C. Stop at the scene of the incident. If you're in a collision that causes damage or injury to any other person, vehicle, animal or property, by law you must stop. Give your name, the vehicle owner's name and address, and the vehicle's registration number to anyone who has reasonable grounds for requesting them. Question 37. What should you do if the amber lights come on and a warning sounds while you're driving over level crossing? Option A. Stop and reverse back to clear the crossing. B. Get everyone out of the vehicle immediately. C. Stop immediately and use your hazard warning lights. D. Keep going and clear the crossing. Answer is D. Keep going and clear the crossing. Keep going. Don't stop on the crossing. If the warning sounds and the amber lights come on as you're approaching the crossing, you must stop unless it's unsafe to do so. Red flashing lights together with the audible warning mean you must stop. Question 38. Who is authorized to signal you to stop? Option A. A motorcyclist. B. A pedestrian. C. A bus driver. D. A police officer. Answer is D. A police officer. You must obey signals to stop given by police and traffic officers, traffic wardens, and school crossing patrols. Failure to do so is an offense and could lead to prosecution. Question 39. What should you do immediately after joining a motorway? Option A. Position your vehicle in the center lane. B. Readjust your mirrors. C. Try to overtake. D. Stay in the left-hand lane. Answer is D. Stay in the left-hand lane. When you've just joined a motorway, stay in the left-hand lane long enough to get used to the higher speeds of motorway traffic before considering overtaking. Question 40. How should you react to inexperienced drivers? Option A. Overtake them as soon as possible. B. Sound your horn to warn them of your presence. C. Be patient and prepare for them to react more slowly. D. Flash your headlights to indicate that it's safe for them to proceed. Answer is C. Be patient and prepare for them to react more slowly. Learners might not have confidence when they first start to drive. Allow them plenty of room and don't react adversely to their hesitation. We all learn from experience, but new drivers will have had less practice in dealing with all the situations that might occur. Hey there! I hope this video helps you get ready to pass your UK driving theory test with confidence. If you find it helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss our latest updates and mock tests. Don't forget to share your score in the comments. We'd love to see how you're doing. Alright, let's dive back into the video. Question 41. Where would you expect to see these markers? Option A. On a diversion sign. B. On a large goods vehicle. C. On a railway bridge. D. On a motorway sign. Answer is B. On a large goods vehicle. These markers must be fitted to vehicles over 13 meters long, heavy goods vehicles, and rubbish skips placed in the road. They're reflective to make them easier to see in the dark. Question 42. What does this sign mean? Option A. Leave at the next exit. B. One-way street. C. Change to the left-hand lane. D. Contraflow system. Answer is D. Contraflow system. If you use the right-hand lane in a contraflow system, you'll be traveling with no permanent barrier between you and the oncoming traffic. Observe speed limits and keep a good distance from the vehicle ahead. Question 43. Where would you usually see this road sign? Option A. At the start of a motorway. B. At the start of a tunnel. C. On a roundabout. D. At the pedestrian crossing. Answer is A. At the start of a motorway. This sign is found at the start of a motorway. It tells you the motorway regulations and includes the national speed limit, unless a different speed limit is signed. Question 44. What does this sign mean? Option A. 20 cars only parking zone. B. Minimum speed limit with traffic calming. C. Maximum speed limit with traffic calming. D. Only 20 cars allowed at any one time. Answer is C. Maximum speed limit with traffic calming. If you're in a place where there are likely to be pedestrians, for example, outside a school, near a park, in a residential area or in a shopping area, you should be cautious and keep your speed down. Many local authorities have taken steps to slow traffic down by creating traffic calming measures such as road humps. They're there for a reason. Slow down. Question 45. When may a passenger travel in a car without wearing a seatbelt? Option A. When they're under 14 years old. B. When they're under 1.5 meters, 5 feet, in height. C. When they're exempt for medical reasons. D. When they're sitting in the rear seat. Answer is C. When they're exempt for medical reasons. If you have adult passengers, it's their responsibility to wear a seatbelt, but you should still remind them to use one as they get in the car. It's your responsibility to make sure that all children in your car are secured with an appropriate restraint. Exemptions are allowed for those with a medical exemption certificate. Question 46. Which instrument panel warning light would show that braking system fault? Answer is B. Question 47. You are driving along a road and see this traffic sign. What should you do? Option A. Drive for 40 more minutes. B. Not exceed 40 miles per hour. C. Follow the road for 40 miles. D. Drive at over 40 miles per hour. Answer is B. Not exceed 40 miles per hour. The sign tells you the maximum speed limit in miles per hour at which you should drive if it's safe to do so. Question 48. You're going to tow a trailer that's wider than your car. What must you fit to your car before you start towing it? Option A. Exterior towing mirrors. B. Parking sensors. C. Rear view camera. D. Projection markers. Answer is A. Exterior towing mirrors. You must fit exterior towing mirrors to your vehicle if your vehicle is narrower than your trailer or load. Your trailer or load obstructs the view behind you. Question 49. What does this sign mean? Option A. No stopping. B. End of 24-hour clearway. C. No stopping except buses. D. No stopping except taxis. Answer is A. No stopping. No stopping, not even to pick up or set down passengers. Question 50. What does this sign mean? Option A. No cycling. B. End of cycle route. C. Cycle route ahead. D. Cycle parking only. Answer is C. Cycle route ahead. More people are cycling today, and cycle routes are being extended in our towns and cities to provide safe cycling routes. Respect the presence of cyclists on the road and give them plenty of room if you need to pass.
For more practice and updates, click on the video. Continue building your confidence to pass your theory test. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.